Why, hello there, everyone. It's Saturday night. It's a live betting update with your two favorite people. It's Katrina and Ken, the K and K Hour. How's it going, Katrina? Where are you?
I'm still in Las Vegas.
You are in Las Vegas.
Yup.
You're staying, not leaving Las Vegas. All right. Well, you made some bets on your own today. And what did you bet? You bet 3 things without talking to me? We didn't talk until just now, really. What'd you bet? Do you remember?
2 things.
2 things.
I think I bet the Astros and the Braves.
You bet the Astros and the Braves. I thought you bet somebody else.
No. I said I was going to, but...
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Houston was a big fat loser. I had them as well, and of course they lost. Chris Bubich, it didn't matter, whatever. I don't know how he shuts out Houston. I don't understand. Did he even pitch? I have no idea what happened there. So that happens sometimes. All right, so we lost one. Okay. Now the other one you have is Atlanta. It says win up here, but this game is not over yet. This game is 1-1 right now in the 6th inning. There's some games that are not over yet. Chicago, St. Louis, not over yet. Angels got destroyed by Philadelphia. Oh, God. All right, anyway, let's back up. So Atlanta is going on right now. So that's the only other thing you have. So if you win that, do you remember what the line was on Atlanta? You're not going to be up money if you bet the same amount of money on both those teams, even if you win. So you would have to bet something else now in order to win money on the day. I think that makes sense, right? Well, here's what's going on right now. It's the 10th inning with St. Louis and Chicago. That's a crapshoot. There's nothing you can do with that. It's 3-3. Anything can happen. The 6th inning is where you have Atlanta and Colorado, and the 3rd inning is where you have Mets and Dodgers. We will talk about Atlanta, Colorado, a game you already have on Atlanta. So that game is supposed to be 5 or 6-3, and it's 1-1. So something about the weather in Colorado is making it a lower scoring game than it should have been, it looks like. But Atlanta's still supposed to win, and they might even cover. You already have money on Atlanta. This makes this very tough. Everything else is over, and then you have Dodgers. So the only thing going on in the Dodgers game is the Mets supposedly might come back a little bit. Is there any reason to believe that? Nope. I mean, the Dodgers bullpen area is better, and the Dodgers lineup factor is better, and this is also difficult. Man, it is a rough night. Well,
Raining in Colorado right now.
Oh, it is? So there might. All right. I think that this has to be a we'll worry about tomorrow, because there's nothing good right now, and you have to be tempered, because if you just throw money down on something because you want to bet, there's absolutely nothing screaming out at me to do right now. So I would say I will email everybody and you, or message you when I update the file for tomorrow, and go over the picks and just worry about tomorrow. There might even be something I find about tomorrow that you can bet tonight because of information that's really good and lines that are really good. That's another thing I'll probably do a video about tomorrow at some point before tomorrow, because games are early. But yeah, I guess we just have to be adults here, and we have to say we're not going to bet anymore right now. So
yeah. So your over under bets one earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So all right. So let's talk about what has happened so far today. So not good overall. Tampa Bay, I'm looking at the list on the computer that's showing what we had. The Yankees were the #1 pick. They won and they covered, but they didn't score enough runs. They only scored 3 runs, and I bet over runs. So a lot of the big picks from the algorithm didn't win in terms of winning. San Diego won as an underdog. Miami won. Washington won as an underdog, but the only really great things that were super predictive is this. I did focus on 2 games about over-unders. One was Minnesota and Toronto, and the other was Washington and Cincinnati. And the highest scoring games of the day so far, but that looks like it'll probably be the highest scoring games of the day in total, were both of those games, with 18 runs in the Washington-Cincinnati and 15 runs in the Minnesota-Toronto. So I bet alternate overs in at least in this game especially, at over 12.5 runs I bet on this thing at plus like 280 or something crazy. And it won. So even though so that was good. So in that sense, using the algorithm to read some extremes did work out, but the winners weren't there today. And that's okay. It's going to happen. You're not going to win every day. It just doesn't do it every day. Cleveland lost. Seattle blew a lead and lost. It looks like if Atlanta loses, unfortunately, I hope they don't, but if they lose, then it's 3 and 5 in the top 8, which is terrible, and losing 2 out of 3 above 10% margin. So yeah, it's not a good day, but it's good. It's good to spread out different things on different algorithm reads because some of the scores were okay. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I crushed it yesterday and then took a bunch out and bet. That's why I bet the same amount every day almost. I really don't load it up a lot because I just like to win a lot when you hit them all. It's a fun day for me. So I will put out a round robin tomorrow. Like my round robins lost today, whereas yesterday I hit one that was a 61 to 1 shot, and so I turned $25 into 400 on that one alone. And then I won a different one also for $20 I think it was, that paid 200 also. So there was just hitting everywhere yesterday, but not today. So.
Well, you've had like 2 or 3 good days, good algorithm days in a row, right? Already. So
the third was very good. Only Toronto and the Angels lost, but the Angels you're supposed to stay away from anyway. The day before that was awesome at 11 and 1. It looks like. Yeah, that was the day you hit the round robin with your 2s, with your 3s, 4s, and 5s with your 5 picker. The day before that was a mixed day. And the day before that was a mixed day. The day before that was a mixed day. Then the day before that was pretty good for the top games. The day before that mixed. It's only supposed to be 1 out of every 5 days that it really is awesome. And what makes you feel like it was great was yesterday was awesome, and the day before that was awesome. So we had 2 awesome days in a row with the 6th and with the 2nd and the 3rd. Today is a choppy day again. Tomorrow might be a choppy day again. I don't know. You really have to weed through the breakdown. The video I did a phone video going through every single game or whatever earlier today, and when I went through it, I did isolate some of these games that lost and said they're too close to call. But I said bet things like Cleveland and Toronto and Cleveland and Tampa Bay and Houston, and they just did not win. So it's just not a good day. It's okay. Don't harp on it. So yeah. So I can't give.
I was saying it's okay.
Oh, look at this! The Mets are freaking coming back. It's 4-2 now.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. I'm still staying away from that game. Still away. And only if the Mets come back and take the lead, and then you can turn around and bet the Dodgers. Would you do anything in this game? It's only in the 3rd though. They have 2 guys on. I don't know if you keep an eye on that. St. Louis is up 6-3 on the Cubs, so they scored 3 in the 10th, so they're probably going to win that game. Probably. Nobody in over. Anyway, we got anything else, or should we let everybody go? There's no rush to get this video up because I'm not telling anyone to bet anything. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I have nothing else to say.
All right, good. Well, we'll be back then tomorrow with a string of 7 picks at least that I'm going to give out. So I'll have fun with that. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, say goodbye to everybody. Good luck. May all your picks have won today. If you spottily chose only the good ones from the algorithm, which weren't as many as they should have been. All right. Good luck.